The odd jam here and there, but you seem to be able to turn it on really well when you had to.
Yeah, I think it was another exceptional match for me. Obviously, Taro's a very tough opponent. I knew that going in, and I knew it was going to be tough. So I'm really happy to get through that in straight sets. I wasn't expecting that, to be honest. I felt in the second set he had a couple chances. I was able to play some big tennis, so I'm really proud today. And yeah, after I got that tie break in the second set, I knew that the momentum is kind of with me. So I just tried to stay on it, played a good game to break, and then just serve well. I think I've been serving really well the last couple of days.
Why you didn't expect winning in the three?
I just think Taro's a really good player. I practiced with him a couple of times. I've seen him play. He's given a lot of trouble to a lot of big players. So I definitely knew that going in that it's not going to be an easy match, a quick match. So I'm really happy with my level. You know, I think the tennis was very good. I just was a little bit sharper in the big moments today, and yeah, I'm very happy.
Going to be Djokovic or Tsonga for you in the next round.
Mm-hmm.
If it is Novak, could you just kind of give us some thoughts on what you think of his game?
Yeah, it's awesome. Novak's definitely one of the big guys I really admired and looked up to growing up. So it's definitely going to be awesome. You know, just awesome to play against him. See how my game matches up against his. And honestly, there's no pressure on me now. You know, obviously he's the favorite to win. So I'm just gonna go out there, give it my best shot, and see what happens. I think I've been playing really good tennis, so if that continues, I think I could have a chance to really make it a battle and a tough match for him, and hopefully potentially even try to win the match.
What's it like being a 19-year-old winning matches at a Grand Slam?
It's awesome. Honestly, like I always say, I'm very proud with where I am today. Very proud to enter the third round of Aussie Open for the first time in my career. You know, I feel like my game has reached that next level. I feel very, very solid as a player now. I feel like I've kind of secured my spot in the kind of ATP Tour in the rankings. You know, I feel like my level is really there now, and it's a super proud moment for me. But I don't want to stop here. I want to keep going. I want to push the top guys, and hopefully one day just be there with all these guys like Novak and the Zverevs. You know, it's a dream of mine. So I'm just trying to work every day to hopefully one day achieve that.
Along those lines a little bit, Denis, what's the difference in how your brain is wrapping itself around playing those top guys now as opposed to a year and a half ago when they may have seemed so many levels above you?
I think probably 2 years ago I was just happy to be on the court with them, get a couple games. Now I'm thinking, you know, how am I going to give a fight to this guy? You know, how am I going to win sets and potentially even the match? And I feel like if I do play a good tennis, my best level, I'll definitely definitely be a good fight. I'll have a chance to make it a battle out there. But yeah, that's what I mean in terms of my game's reaching another level. You know, before I felt like when I was on the court with Rafa, everyone was asking me, you know, are you going to beat him? Are you going to beat him? I said, listen, guys, no chance. I mean, come on, it's Rafa. You know, I'm happy to get 4 games out there. That was my goal, to be honest. But now, you know, I feel like I'm actually there and I'm able to compete with these guys, and I'm going to really study his game and see what I can do, where I can break him down. And obviously he doesn't have a lot of holes, you know, being the world #1. It's not like it's not like the guy's got major holes, but I'm definitely going to try to really take it to him. And like I said, I've been playing really good tennis. You know, I'm serving really big, so if I can continue that, then I'll have a fighting chance.
You say you're going to study his game, and I was actually just going to ask you, would you kind of look at matches maybe between Rafa as a lefty against Novak and kind of see how you can use your kind of left-handedness to...
Definitely. I'm going to look at all types of matches. I'm definitely going to try to look at players similar to my game style. You know, take a look back at Paris against Kachanov, you know, where Kachanov actually managed to beat him, what he was doing well, what was troubling Novak, things like this. And obviously matches with Rafa, I always try to pick up matches where Rafa plays my opponents, just because, you know, I feel like I can kind of use the same serves he does and kind of play a little bit similar tennis to how he plays. So he's definitely one guy I try to watch his matches, and yeah, I'm definitely going to try to pick up on Kachanov's match.
Many players say this year the surface of this tournament is quite fast compared to last year. So how do you feel, and how does it work for you?
Yeah, I definitely felt like the court it's pretty fast on that arena. Short court tour 1573, or I think it's called. I can't remember. I can never remember 14, 16. Like something. But yeah, it definitely plays faster. And I played Tsitsipas there last year, and I remember it being a little bit slower than it was this year. But I kind of like the speed, to be honest. Obviously, with my performances, I can't complain. I've been playing exceptional tennis, and honestly, I was struggling a little bit in the beginning of the match here with the speed. He was serving big. I wasn't able to time it well. Also, with the rain delays on and off, it was tough to get a rhythm. But I definitely do enjoy it. But I think if we do go on a bigger show court, I think it is a little bit slower. When I hit with Roger on Rod Laver, it did tend to be a little bit slower than these courts. So it's definitely going to be also a little bit of adjusting for me. But honestly, it's just a match where I'm just going to go out there, take it to him, and play my game and try to do everything I can.
How is the process of, now that you are a veteran on tour, because
a veteran?
Yeah.
Wow.
You said that yourself.
Yeah.
I approve.
You said, well, when I hit with Roger on Rod Laver.
That's right. Yeah, I'm a vet now, right?
Anyway, you've been around for quite a bit. How is it the process of trying to learn the non-tennis part of the pro life tour, like what to pack, what to eat in certain places, what not to eat? You've obviously learned the big things because you've been around the tour for a couple of times. Now it's about fine-tuning.
Yeah.
Do you try to get something from the other players like you do with shots, or is it just a trial and error situation?
I don't really look at other players for this because I feel like it's so specific to each and every player. I know a guy like Vasek, he's got like strict diets and this and that, and I can never do that, gluten-free and this and that. I can never do that. I don't think I could perform if I did that. For me, before a match, I like to get a little bit pasta, not too much sauce, just a little bit carbs, but nothing crazy, And I just feel like, yeah, you kind of learn what really works for you. And like I said, every person's different, so it's not like there's one answer. Yeah, you got to eat this before the match. Every player has his own things, has, even the timing, how early you want to eat before the match. And it's something you kind of just learn as you go on, Obviously, I've messed up a couple times. I've eaten way too close to the match, and then, I had an upset stomach, or I've eaten too early, and then I was, a little bit out of energy during the match. So it's kind of just about learning and adapting. And I think it really takes the full year I had last year to kind of learn that, and everything. It's about not being at the courts too long, especially in a slam, because it's so hectic and so much going on. When I play my first slams, I just want to be there the whole time, and then you learn, you get drained after a while. And it's just everything like this. You just learn with experience, and that full year for me, it was just the whole time I felt like I was picking up on new things, learning every week, where I like to play, what I like to do, what I like to do with my off time, when I like to have my days off, everything. And now I feel like I really know myself, and I feel like this year is a year for me to kind of help myself, Last year was like learning, okay, this didn't work, okay, this is better for me. Now I know what's really good for me, and that's why I feel like this tournament I've been able to play so well. I didn't take the extra week in Brisbane. I just played Auckland and here. I've been eating right. And I feel like this year could be a potentially big year for me because I've, like you said, not a vet, but I've definitely gotten that experience, and I'm able to kind of see what's the best for me.
Denis, Novak hasn't even started yet, so he's going to play pretty late tonight. So you have a pretty fair chance you'll play at night on Saturday. You played Arthur Ashe and everything. Would it be fun to play a night match in Rod Laver against him?
Definitely. That would be a dream come true, man. That would be so sick for me. Yeah, I mean, I think every little boy, dreams of a reporter asking him, hey, how would you feel, playing at nighttime at Rod Laver Arena? That's unbelievable. Honestly, it would be amazing just to play Rod Laver, but also night match. That would be just incredible, So hoping that it is nighttime on Rod Laver. Yeah, like I said, it would be such an exciting time for me, and I'm really looking forward to it, whatever court it is, whatever time it is, just to play Novak on a big tournament like this, third round of an event. It's a dream come true for me, so I'm really looking forward to the match.
Denis,
or Tonga too. Actually, no, like it's a tough match for Novak. It's not easy.
You just spoke a little while ago about looking up to Novak as one of the great stars. Same thing for Rafa. Mm-hmm. In your own mind, can you imagine someday that you'll be a player who others really look up to, a really elite star?
That's a good question. Honestly, I felt like I've been doing a lot of soul searching and talking with my team and everything, because everything kind of came so quick to me, and all of a sudden I was in the spotlight. Now every week if I lose, it's Denis disappointing, Denis this, and it's, that. And for me, it was just like, it was so much noise, so much this and that, and obviously I was blocking most of it out, but still it does get to you. And I was just thinking to myself and discussing to my team, is this really what I want? And, what do I want in life? And honestly, I came to the realization, like that's what I grew up wanting to do. I want to be a star. I want to be one of the Rogers or Rafas, so that, young kids and players, they look up to me and hopefully pick up rackets. And especially in Canada, for me, everything is about the sport in Canada. And as much as I love hockey, I feel like tennis is so underdeveloped in Canada, and it's just starting to break out, that you can become a tennis player from the nation. But we have such a long way to go. So I'm just hoping, I could do everything I can in my powers to be the perfect role model for these young next, champions coming up, and just be a good guy. I was really thrown off a couple years ago. I met Wayne Gretzky. And obviously, he's such a star for everyone. But it's not just about how good he was at his sport. It's the way he carried himself. It's the way he was with the fans, with even me, and nobody, especially at that time. Instead of taking a cart from my practice court to go back inside, the guy was fine to walk and sign autographs. And I just think that's so good for the country, And honestly, I feel very lucky to have lived in Canada for such a long time and been raised there, that I just want to give everything I can back to it, and hopefully, just inspire a lot of kids to pick up rackets and play.
You've mentioned practicing with Roger and the prospect of facing Novak. Do you still pinch yourself of what your life is right now?
Yeah, it's insane, man. It's crazy. Like I said, with that practice with Roger, I was, for the first 30 minutes, I was telling Rob, like, oh my God, like, I'm so tight, like, I can't hit, and I don't want to miss for him. I want to give him a good practice. And he's honestly, Roger, he's so nice, and he's always open to hit with young guys, and that's also a great thing. He's always open to hit with the younger guys and kind of idolize, show them how it's done, and, whatever it is. But, yeah, it's a great spot for me to be in right now, playing third round, either Tsonga or Novak, whoever it is, in a slam like this. It's at 19 years old, it's a dream come true for me. And like I said, I'm just going to go out there, enjoy myself. Like I've said, I've been playing really good tennis. I feel like I could really take it to them, and hopefully, come up with the win. I'm definitely going to try to go out there and win. I'm not just going to, come out court and, enjoy my time. I'm definitely going to put out a fight and do everything I can to try to come out with the W.